Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Garnier BB Cream Miracle Skin Perfector. Hope you can see this. I purchased this the other day in Tesco for $7.99. I thought when I went in the shop, I thought you could only buy it in Boots and Superdrug, but I was wrong, in Tesco. So I was like, yes, I've got to have that, I've got to try it. So I bought it. I've used it for the past week. I thought it would have been a bigger bottle or tub, but I've used it for the past week and I've sort of not used foundation over it, or I don't know. It smells, it's got like a fruity citrusy smell to it. It's really like nice, pleasant. I love like creams that smell nice, and it's meant to have at least 5 things in this cream, or what things it does. So it's meant to even the skin tone, boost, give your skin a nice glow. I find that it does give your skin like a dewy glow after you put it on, but I tend to set it with powder to try and make it stay on longer. It's meant to blur out imperfections. Well, I tend to have bags under my eyes, so I do put a bit of concealer on, some of the MAC concealer, either underneath it or after I put on the BB cream. It's meant to smooth out fine lines. Well, I don't know if that part works because I'm only 20, so I know I have like a really wrinkly forehead, but I can't get rid of those lines. But I find that it does actually like smooth out the skin. It does make it look really nice. And whereas like I'm usually red in some patches like here or on my eyes when I've got no eyeshadow on, I find it does actually sort of even the skin tone out and make you look more awake and more alive, because usually when I don't have makeup on I look really ill or not healthy. So it makes you look, you know, refreshed, really good. It's meant to have 24-hour hydration, which I think it does. It's good. Some people on YouTube, some videos I've seen, some reviews, they've said that if they find that throughout the day the skin does get oily. I've found a few times, like just in the T-zone, it does get a bit oily, but what I tend to do is just use a bit of powder, say like the MAC, I need to get another one of these, the translucent prep and prime powder, just dab a bit of that over and it takes away the shine and it stays on. And also another thing what everyone raves about is that it has SPF 15, so it's very good for the skin, protects you if you're out, and also it contains vitamin C and mineral pigments. Overall, I think this is a really good product. I never usually do reviews, but I do think that this was a good buy, and I think I will buy it again. One thing I would say with this cream is, because it's thick, I can't explain, it's thick, so when you put it on, I only use my fingers as well when I use this, because I don't think a brush could really apply it well. But I haven't tried with a brush, but on other videos everyone says, oh, I just use my fingers, I don't use brushes, What I find is you have to be careful near your hairline, because you sort of get like little orangey marks, but that's only on 1 or 2 occasions it's happened to me. So either I just get a cotton bud or a baby wipe and then just sort of dab away at any of the edges around my hairline, just because the cream gets caught in there. But the colour I've got this in is medium. Ooh, where's the camera? Medium, because I thought the light was sort of too light, and yeah, so I just thought I'd go for medium. And I think everyone says, oh, it blends really well, but I don't think it is amazing at blending, because I put it on and then I find I have to sort of add a bit more, like, oh, I need a bit more cream, try and put a bit more on to blend it to add a bit more colour to the face. But I would say that this is really a good cream, and I think I will buy another one, and I do recommend it. I think you should go out and buy it. But thanks for watching. If you have any requests on requests or reviews on makeup or brushes or anything, feel free to contact me and I'll get in touch. Okay, what else was I going to say? I find that a little bit does go a long way with this cream. Just use a small amount. I've tried putting a bit of foundation over it as well a couple of times, and it doesn't make it look cakey or anything. This formula really is lightweight on the skin. It doesn't make you feel like your skin can't breathe or anything, because it can. It just feels as if you've got moisturiser on. It doesn't feel like you've got like a layer of makeup on or foundation or anything. It's really good. So I recommend it. But thank you for watching, and subscribe, comment, like, favourite. Thank you. Bye.